Hello and welcome back to Bowl's Theory of Everything. I'm Richard and today I'm sharing a moment from one of my outdoor games that honestly caught everyone off guard, including me. It's not every day you play a shot that leaves your teammate staring at you in disbelief and wonder. No, it wasn't a fluke. Well, maybe just a little bit. There are shots which unexpected and turn the head around either in your favour or against. I've seen them and I've witnessed them, I've done some and I've suffered some. Some of those shots are planned and executed with precision. Other shots are total flukes. Most shots, though, are somewhere in between those two extremes where you hope for a good outcome but expect the worst. The shot I'm going to tell you about was one of those shots. I was playing in a regular weekend match, triples. Nothing too serious on paper, but you know how competitive it gets, especially when the scores are tight. I was skipping. I was getting a bit worried. I wasn't playing that well, and we were near the end, and well, you can see the score. We were 2 shots down. I was the red team, 14. We played 14 ends, 4 more ends to go, and we were in trouble. Some of my bowls have been long, some short, and well, one of my bowls I think was heading to Ipswich, down over there. So we got to the 15th end. Our opponents had 2 bowls sitting nicely round the jack, very solid setup. They had some at the back, they had blockers in the front. I only had 1 bowl left. The head looked hopeless, to be honest. I've replicated it here for you to see, and here it is. You can see all the bowls, the 2 bowls on the shot, and the reds were scattered around.
As you can see, I am the red team and there's 2 black shots on the jack there. There's not much of a gap there on the backhand to get through, and the shot that happened, which I'll show you in a minute, was such a long shot that I would never repeat it. So I've come up close to the head to demonstrate what happened, and the next thing you'll see is the red coming through that gap and knocking the front red bowl, and it nicks the jack over sideways. The jack has been nicked over and it's gone sideways in the only place on the only areas of the green where there are reds. Notice that the jack is still in play. If it had gone on another foot, it would have been out of the rink. So it was quite a long shot, and it's a turnaround to 2 down to 3 shots up.
The type of shot I had in mind was not necessarily to win the end, it was just trying not to make it worse. So I had no grand expectations, and when I bowled it, I thought, oh dear, my line is too tight, my weight was too heavy. I thought, this is hopeless. I'm going to hit one of those short bowls in front. Well, you can see I didn't. It just skirted round the front bowls and hit our short red bowl in front, which nicked the jack over to our bowls on the wing. I hadn't planned it, but when it clipped it, it knocked the jack right across the head. I hadn't come and looked to the head because I was feeling a bit down, actually. So we'd gone from 2 down to 3 up, just like that. There was a pause. Then someone said, "Did he mean to do that?" It's always difficult to know how to react when a big and significant turnaround in shots occurs, which changes the outcome of the game. If the shot was due to great skill, then accept the plaudits with graciousness. If the result was due to a total fluke, I usually hold up my hand and apologise. For the shots in between those extremes, it's more difficult. You can say things like, well, I was in the right area and I had the right weight, and well, the odds were in my favour in that shot. I had 2 or 3 chances. It could have hit the jack out, it could have hit the shot wood out, it could have promoted my bowl. But I just often hold out my hands in acknowledgement of something fortunate. That shot gave us the momentum we needed. We kept the lead and went on to win. But afterwards, all everyone wanted to talk about was that bowl. It just goes to show sometimes the shot that changes a game isn't flashy or powerful, it's one that finds its way through, even if it takes a bit of a scenic route. So, what's the lesson? Well, even when the head looks lost, you're never out of options. One well placed shot can turn it around. You have to be up into the head, and if you're short, you're never going to change it. It's never too late in the end to make a difference. Also, if it works out, take the credit quietly. That's it for today. You tell me, please, if you've ever played a shot that surprised everyone, including yourself. I'd love to hear your story in the comments. Share your most unexpected winners, game changes, or shots that somehow worked out better than planned. If you've enjoyed this, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe for more real life bowl stories, match tips, and a bit of fun along the way. See you next time. Bye bye.